Cha guys, it's Big Gabe here, and I really have to catch up on this Dyslexic Nick's Alphabet of Awesome. I dug myself in a hole, and I'm not going to give you a bunch of excuses, but this is going to be a massive catch up. This is from J to R. So I'm going to get started with this. If I show any movies that anyone else has shown, I apologize. I'm going to try to go back and look at everybody's responses and try to comment on everybody's videos. So, we'll start this off with Jay, of course, and that's going to be Juice. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite hip-hop movies. It's with Tupac Shakur in his first starring role, Omar Epps. It's got young teenage hustlers who decide to rob a convenience store, and Tupac, who has the gun, decides to shoot the owner. Then, of course, he just goes power hungry because he's the one with the gun. He just starts killing people. Basically it. Good performances, good story. One of my all-time favorite soundtracks ever. Some awesome DJ battles. Just a great film. I recommend this if you have not checked this out. Great film. My selection for K is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Really, I should have dedicated an entire video for this one because I absolutely love this movie. This has got to be one of my favorite comedies, and it kind of blew me away because when I first saw it, I didn't know what to expect. I did not like Robert Downey Jr. at the time. I thought he was just a junkie, but he really opened my eyes with this one. He's incredibly funny. His character goes through so much shit. Val Kilmer plays a gay detective, and he is hysterical. He's got some hilarious one-liners. He's great. Michelle Monaghan is like beautiful in this movie, and she's naked, so that works. Awesome dialogue. It's incredibly funny. You have got to see this movie. My choice for L is The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Everybody has their favorite Wes Anderson movie. Everybody thinks that Rushmore is his best film. To me, this is my favorite. I absolutely adore this movie. It's incredibly quirky. It's just odd. It's got a terrific cast. Bill Murray is at his finest with this movie. And Willem Dafoe, just looking at the guy, he's hysterical. So, Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou is incredibly funny if you haven't seen it. Now, once upon a time, Steven Seagal was a badass. Nowadays, he's just a big fat pig, but back in 1990, he made a movie that was so dope. I loved it. And he totally established himself as a badass in this movie. And that's my choice for the letter M, Marked for Death. He's a badass in this movie. This whole movie is badass. You got him breaking bones, gouging out eyes, chopping off heads, shooting everybody in sight. He fights a bunch of Jamaican criminals, Jamaican drug dealers. He is awesome. It also co-stars Keith David, who I like to refer to as Spawn. Just because he was the voice of Spawn in the animated series. He's awesome and great action movie. Definitely my favorite Steven Seagal movie. Hardcore action. Check it out. Great action flick. My choice for the letter N is a classic. New Jack City. Great cast in here. You got Wesley Snipes as Nino Brown. Ice-T, which it was hysterical for him to play a cop in this movie because at the same time, he had his song Cop Killer out. Judd Nelson, Chris Rock plays a crackhead. Great film. Great gangster picture. Great soundtrack. A lot of action. Great movie. Truly an epic film. I mean, if you haven't seen this, shame on you. My choice for O is Once Upon a Time in... Man, I was just about to say Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Once Upon a Time in the West. Epic western here. Not just a great western, but a great film. This is Sergio Leone's classic masterpiece, epic film. Everybody's a hard ass in this movie. It's got Charles Bronson, Henry Fonda. Epic storytelling. When IGN did a countdown and they gave their selections for the best westerns ever made, they put this at number 1. Why? Because it's awesomeness. Great western gunfights, beautiful cinematography, just great characters, great storytelling. This movie has it all if you're a western fan. Okay, my choice for P, I finally get to show off an anime title. I didn't start this with the letter A. I didn't start the alphabet of awesome with the letter A. If I had, I would have shown Akira, but I didn't, so this is my first anime selection, and that is Princess Mononoke. It's created by It's directed by oh my god. Haruo Miyazaki. Took me like 10 takes to say that shit. Beautiful animation, lot of action, grand adventure storytelling. For some, this might be really confusing. In fact, at times I was a bit confused when I saw it the first time, but it's really not that hard to follow if you watch it with an open mind, but either way, it's an epic film, a lot of action and, like I said, gorgeous animation. I actually have not watched the Japanese language version yet. I'm gonna do that one day. But the English dubbing is pretty good. They mixed in a bunch of Hollywood types, which some of them they don't really mix, but the movie itself is epic. It is epic. It's awesome. Q. Okay, I was gonna show Quarantine, but then when I saw the original film it was based on, Record or Wreck, and I realized that Quarantine was basically a shot-by-shot remake, I got kind of pissed off, and I still like the movie a lot, but it's not the same now. So instead, I'm going to show yet another Western, Quigley Down Under. This is one of my dad's favorites. I like this movie a lot. Tom Selleck always does so well in Western movies. He's got that awesome, huge rifle, and Alan Rickman is the villain. Anytime you got Alan Rickman as the villain, hey. Okay, now the letter R. This was a tough one. I was gonna show The Rundown, but I kind of figured somebody would have shown that already, so I gotta go with the Romper Stomper. And yes, of course, I have to acknowledge my friend Dan for this one. This is a very hard to find film and an even harder edition to find, and he took me to Amiga Records in Hollywood. We kind of figured they'd have it there. I couldn't find it. He found it for me, so I got it. I thank him for that. Because this is one intense son of a bitch. It's all about a bunch of Australian neo-Nazis, and obviously I don't condone any of that shit, but this movie, wow. They portray it so realistically and so in your face. This movie is from 1992. I believe it's Russell Crowe's first film. Incredible movie. Incredible film. It's extremely violent, very controversial. It may be a little too much, it may be a little too shocking for some, but this movie here, okay, I love American History X, but this movie makes it look like a family film. It is very hard to find this edition. This is the uncut version. I love having it. This is a must-see if you can find this edition. If you have to watch the edited version, still watch it. It's a great movie if you have not seen it. It is extremely intense. Okay, well, that's it. That's my catch-up video for the Dyslexic alphabet of awesome movies. J through R. A lot of ground I had to cover there. I will definitely try to keep up with this alphabet of awesome until it continues, because believe me, trying to figure out what movies to get is hard enough to do with one or two letters, let alone to do it with this many. So I hope this wasn't too long. I hope I gave you some good suggestions. If you have not seen any of these movies, comment, let me know if you've seen any of these movies, or if you want to see these movies, if you need information on them. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys later.